Hello, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Apologies for the stream. It always happens to me on PS5 all the time. So apologies for the first stream that cut off. Decided to quit on me. If someone could let me know very quickly that the stream's okay for our welcome to season 4, the much anticipated season 4. On paper, this should be the biggest. It should be the best season to date. Fingers crossed. We've got a superb. Grid on our hands, 20 drivers, a full grid for tonight's opener in Bahrain, something a little bit different that I'll get into in a moment, but thank you so much for your support. And this is it, season 4, a new console for some people, PS5 for me, a new game that's on 2021, new cars, new drivers, and a brand new season. On paper, like I said, they should be the biggest, and it should be the best today. We've got support for Freefall in the chat, we've got support for the Haas team in the chat. I'm on my own tonight, no chimp. Let me quickly run through the format for tonight's race. So from next week, Sunday the 1st of August, we're again in Bahrain, but this is the biggest, and this, we're doing next Sunday in Bahrain for the actual race. Next Sunday in Bahrain will be a short qualifying like tonight, but it'll be a 50% Grand Prix as you'd expect. But tonight's a little bit different, because tonight, I'm going to switch to a driver, tonight, this is a sprint race. So it'll be a short qualifying, as you can see, like normal. The top two in quali will gain points, like last season. If you come first in quali, you'll get 2 championship points. If you come second in quali, you'll get 1 championship point. And then in the race itself, normally, of course, you'd get the top 10 drivers getting points. Tonight, it's only the top 5 drivers that get points. So if you come first tonight, you get 10 points. Second, 8 points. Third, 6 points. Fourth, 4 points, and 5th 2 points. There's also an additional point available for the fastest lap if you finish within the top 5 of the Grand Prix. It's a sprint race, so that means effectively it's not a 50% Grand Prix, it is a 25% Grand Prix. So a little bit different, a little bit shorter, and of course every lap counts on a sprint race. Is not that much time to sort of claw back your race if mistakes happen, if damage occurs, etc, etc. Thank you to the 14 people that are in the stream already. Someone can let me know that you can hear me okay, that it sounds okay. Touch wood, we will be cooking on gas. So this is it, season 4. I can't wait. I've got some Mackies here with me, some McDonald's, so I'm going to eat that. I'm going to play out the stream for you. I'll be back in 2 minutes time and we'll crack on with the commentary. Thank you. Oh, excuse me, 16 people in the stream. Thank you so much. Season 4 opener in Bahrain. Full grid. I'm just eating at McDonald's before the race, so excuse me for that. As I mentioned, the top 2 in quali will get points. The top 5 in the race will get points. 25% sprint race. 16 people in the stream, thank you so much. And as it stands, both Alpha Tauri drivers in the top 2. Looking good for them at the moment, isn't it? I'm sure Pierre Gasly will be proud. 4 minutes to go. I'm sure that people look to improve. A 125.3 is the time to beat for our 2-time champion J Law. Well, where's Viper's Ken at the moment? I noticed that he had no wings, so I'm guessing he had a bit of damage on his first run. Alfie's already retired. So, finish my food. 4 minutes quality to go. I'll be back with you. Right, apologies again. I'm still eating. My food arrived at the wrong time. So, just appreciate how good this grid is. Some absolute monsters on this grid, isn't there? This is why I think this will be the best season to date. I genuinely do. You got Vipers Ken, last season's champion, absolutely bossed it. Jay Lawler, a two-time champion in season 1 and season 2, looking to bounce back. Jay Luke on pole at the moment. We know how quick Jay Luke is. Definitely one of the favourites for this season. I think WC in the Alpha Tower could be up there. Hobbsy will be up there, no doubt. Whitey, Brewer, and Alfie shown pace in previous season. Little one, he's so quick when he wants to be. I think he'll be an underdog this season. Literally everybody. Everyone's done racing before. They're all capable of getting points. The only reserves tonight are Jack in the Alfa Romeo, who's replacing Chris Panda, and the other Jack in the Alfa Romeo, who's replacing Kerber. Ryan also, who's replacing J Snipers. Them three can compete for driver points, but of course, as same as last season, they can't compete for constructor points. I'll remind you again of tonight's format in a moment. I'm going to get a quick drink before we start, and I'll put you on board with Mr. Vipers Ken, who's invalidated his lap, and it's not looking good at the moment. I know he's only just got the game, Vipers Ken. Might take him a little bit of time in that Williams this season. At the moment, not in the top 10, but he will get a free shot of tyre, of course. It'll be a soft medium, or medium soft tonight. The hards probably won't be used with it being a 25% race. Can anyone beat J Luke? J Law's going to try. I'll leave him on board with J Law. Has Jay got an helmet on this week? He didn't have an helmet on last week in that. Was it really? Let me check it. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Apparently the stream keeps stopping. I'm so sorry if it does. I'm sick of PS5 and streaming, man. It was never a problem on PS4. Ever a problem. Why is it a problem on PS5? Someone tell me, I don't know. But that is a really close quality. Look at that. 4 tenths from J Luke down to Jack in P8. A very, very good quality. J Luke will get 2 championship points. J Lawler will get 1 championship point. He probably would have beat J Luke if he didn't have that incident with Jack, but that's F1. And that's great for the sprint race. I'm so sorry about the stream. I'm sick of it on PS4, man. PS5, sorry. It does my head in. Connection's absolutely fine. Yeah, as soon as I stream on F1, it does my head in. So I can only apologise, but there's your first quali of the season. J Luke on pole, 125.3. J Law, though, 125.3. As well. And that's your top 2 for quality. Ethan's happy with a P5. He'll take it, mate. He'll take it. Not much separating the top 5, to be fair. Not much separating the top 8, top 9. Vipers Ken down 11th. He'll have that free choice of tyre. May go on the mediums and go longer. Who knows? I'm annoyed with the stream. I'm going to check it again. I'm annoyed with the stream. Give me a second. Right, it looks okay for now. Touch wood, it remains that way. Again, it's out of my control. It just seems to be a PS5. I don't know if anyone else gets this issue or not, but I seem to get so many issues with PS5 streaming. Even though my connection is great, as soon as I stream on F1, never had a problem on PS4. Even did I catch the barrel roll? Chris said other people have been having issues too. Yeah, it does my head in, mate. PS5 and streaming on F1 just doesn't seem to work. Even though I didn't catch a barrel, mate, I'm sorry. The stream was being a pain. Let me remind you of the format for tonight's sprint race then. So, as I mentioned already, 2 championship points for P1 in qualifying go to J Luke. A championship point for P2 in qualifying, will go to J Lawler. As for the race itself, you'll get a point fastest lap if you're in the top 5, as you'd expect, you know. And the sprint race itself, if you win the race, you get 10 points. Second place, 8 points. Third place, 6 points. Fourth place, 4 points. And fifth place, is 2 points. The top 5 tonight get points. Nobody else does. We are back here next Sunday in Bahrain for the full 50% race. Where technically the season officially starts next week, but there's points up for grabs tonight for the top 5. So it kind of starts tonight, but it kind of starts next week if you get me. Yeah, Chris, I'll have a look into it for next week, mate. I'm gonna have to do something because I can't go on like this all season. There's your predicted pit stop strategies for tonight. Of course, it's only 14 laps, so soft, medium. I wouldn't even touch the hards. That's ridiculous. I don't know why it's even on there. Soft, medium, or a medium soft will be the case. And let's see what happens. So as it stands, Jay, look at the championship leader with 2 points. Jay Lawler's second with a point. I'll let the dog out very, very quickly. Dog always does this before the race. 1 second. Right, I'm back. God, it's stressing me out. It seems to be a dead stressed out stream, this. Dog wants to go out, the bloody stream keeps freezing. Give me a break. Right. Up the top 10, it's only a 14-lap Grand Prix, 25% around the Bahrain International Circuit to kick off Season 4. Will J. Luke start on pole? Will he finish? Sorry, he started on pole. Will he finish in first? Will J. Lawler or Coxey, both AlphaTauri's right behind him? We will see. I hope the stream's okay. I'm so sorry if it's not. I will look into it for next week. It's doing my absolute head in and I can't be bothered with it, to be honest with you. If it does this all the time, I won't be doing it because I can't be bothered with it. PS5 sorts it out. Right. I've been told it keeps freezing. There's absolutely nothing I can do, and if it, I'll have to sort it out for next week. It's nothing it's out of my control. It's not my problem. It's the game's fault. Anyway, let's try and get some racing done and try and get a decent stream. The first lights of the season. And it's lights out. And away we go. It's a very, very good start from Hobbsy. You may get the jump on WC into turn 1. J. Law having a quick look at J. Luke as well, but Hobbsy gets past WC. There's a bit of a collision behind us. I heard that. I didn't see it, but I definitely heard it as Hobbsy gets past WC. It's a great start from the top 3. That everyone else has fell back a little bit. J. Lawler, or a bit of a mare himself, and that could give Hobbsy the opportunity into turn 3 to get into P2, and he does, and J. Lawler had a bit of a wobble. Both AlphaTauri's dropping places to Hobbsy, but J. Lawler might come back. He's going to get a very early penalty. That seemed extremely harsh on that one, that. Bloody hell, but both AlphaTauri's losing out to the sister team of Red Bull. Hobbsy into P2. Jack having a look on WC. There's a bit of a collision there as well from him. But the top 3, J. Luke from Hobbsy, from J. Lawler, a great start from Hobbsy. Lap 1, and sorry about this, he's bloody kicking off. Oh, and Jack off the track and into the wall. His own fault. That could well be a safety car. It's not even a yellow flag. It is now. It's a VSC. It could well turn into a safety car. And Jack, mate, you are the first DNF of Hedge Racing Season 4. Lost it by himself. It's a shame because he had a pretty good start to the race, didn't he, the lad? In the top 5. And Jack, the standing Alfa Romeo driver, crashes out of the Grand Prix. So VSC for now. Of course, VSCs can turn into safety cars. And people trying to get the pit stops done early. You can see J. Luke and J. Lawler into the pits. Brewer also into the pits as well. So a few drivers in the pits. Alfie in the pits as well, which means as it stands, Hobbsy and Stephen. I talked to Chris Pan, said that hards could be an option right now, but it doesn't look like anyone's going to use the hards. It's mediums for J. Luke, for J. Lawler, for Alfie. And it's quite a long VSC. It's not going to go into a safety car, is it? I don't think. No, it's not. it's all saying we're on lap 3 when we're definitely not. We're on lap 2. This game needs to sort itself out, man. Seriously, we're not on lap 3, we're on lap 2. But anyway, Jack, first DNF of the night. Few pit stops. There you go, pit stops 5 of the grid. Once again, this game. Why is there so many bugs from last year that's still on the game? Like, come on. Jake's just not second, is he? How long was this VSC, by the way? This may as well have been a safety car. I'm waiting for the grid to finally formates itself. Come on, it's a green flag, we're away again. Hobbsy leads the Grand Prix from WC. Just going to wait for the this happened last year on F1, it's a joke. Can't sort out things like this, it's a joke, seriously. So there you go, Hobbsy from WC from Vipers. Kenny had a good start, to be fair, Vipers, hadn't he? We said that he was down in 11th, he's up into P3, of course, not pitted. You've got to remember that J. Luke, J. Lawler, Brewer, Alfie and AFL have all pitted. So 5 of the grid. We're very early pit stop onto the mediums. Obviously, WC, Vipers Ken will try and get a... we'll try and get a good leap on the softs, won't they, now, and try and get these softs to the maximum. And then go on to the mediums a little bit later. J. Luke and Co. will try and, well, go a longer stint on the mediums, longer than expected. And... well, yeah, was it? It was the fastest lap from JB Bowie. In that fresh Aston Martin this year. I think him and Little One could be a really good team. Little One, speaking of Little One, having a bit of a look on J. Wills, the Haas. J. Wills is a little bit wide, and that could give the place to Little One, but it doesn't. It's a pretty good exit in fairness to J. Wills. But keep an eye on these two, of course. Remember, only the top 5 will score points tonight round here. Not the top 10, only the top 5. And of course, it's a shorter race, 14 laps. It's an internet. Jack Priddy come off. He has gone off, Jet Priddy. We've already seen one Alfa Romeo, the other Alfa Romeo, into a wall. So not a good night for them. The 2 standing Alfa Romeos tonight. Where's J. Luke? He's in 14th. Where's J. Lawler? He's down in 16th. Jack Priddy's got a ridiculous pen for exceeding track limits, which isn't great. But J. Luke and J. Lawler will try and fight through the grid. J. Luke very easily gets past the AI of Bex Pro. There's a Mercedes as well. Is that Freefall that's come off? No, it must be his team at Freefall. Had a bit of a look on the Alpine of Jay Smithy. No one's come off from that corner yet. I'm quite surprised. Ryan as well, not far down. A little bit of battle in the midfield there. Of course, only the top 5 getting points, so you've got to fight tonight. It's a quick race. It's a quick race. You've got to fight. And Ryan might have a look on the Scotsman of Freefall here into the last corner. He breaks later. Was a little bit wide, and Freefall might get that place back here. It's Mercedes versus McLaren. It's wheel to wheel. I mentioned it last week, didn't I? Was it the deer versus the lion? J. Lawler and J. Wills. Smithy's here as well, though. There's 3 of them wide. Smithy could lose out not 1 but 2 here. Oh, he's 3 wide into turn 1. Freefall backs out. There was a wing, an M plate there. Was that Smithy's M plate? It might have been Ryan's. It was one of theirs. Mazzles isn't too far ahead either. There's 4 of them. This is tasty. Really, really tasty. Oh, and Smithy breaks late. It's a Mazzles. And Smithy, to be fair, gets him. Mazzles going to lose a few. Mazzles lost to 3. Mazzles lost to Smithy. Ryan and Freefall. Not good for the Red Bull. Let's look towards the front. There's an incident in Sector 2. I don't know who that was with. We've got a right good midfield scrap here, haven't we, for points? Where's J. Lawler? He's 14th at the moment. Got a pen. He's lost out to J. Luke massively. Hasn't he, J. Lawler, at the moment? But the midfield, look at this. Everyone from Smithy. Smithy's got a train of Ryan, Freefall, Whitey, Bowie and Mazzles at the moment. Little One. And J. Bull's still going at it. What a little scrap I got here. Little scrap from Little One. J. Bull's coming back on the inside of Little One. Haas versus Aston Martin. And what a move by J. Wills. Past Little One again, of course. Only the top 5 get points. So this could be a huge battle here between these two. Little One I want to come back, but J. Wills proving to be a big competitor this season. I think he will be as well, in fairness to him. J. Will looks to have got past Mazzles pretty easily. J. Lawler, though, having a bit more of a difficult time at the moment, isn't he? There's Bowie and White having a bit of a battle. Just a bit further up the road, you can see Freefall, Ryan and Smithy. Hobbs, he seems to have lost out to WC, and he has. And the Alpha Tauri leads the Grand Prix. WC has got past the Red Bull of Hobbsy. There's Vipers, there's Stephen. Little One and J. Will's at it again. What a battle this turned out to be, and it's J. Will's at the moment. It's got the upper hand, but DRS here for Little One. He may come back, and he may take the place from the Haas driver again. Here comes Freefall and Ryan, and as it stands, Freefall, a little bit of wheel banging, but Freefall gets the job done on Ryan. He may come back, though. JB Bowie also hunting down. Oh, what a move by Ryan, that is. That's a lovely move. Oh, and Freefall nearly lost it, and that's going to give Bowie a place as well. Joe just snuck in there, didn't he? Cheers, Freefall, thank you very much. Towards the front, Hobbsy will try and come back on his sister teammate of AlphaTauri. These are the two leaders at the moment, of course. Remember, they've already done 5 laps, only got 9 laps left. It's a quick race tonight, sprint race, and just a reminder again, for the 10th time, only the top 5 get points tonight. So this time WC, Hobbsy, Viper, Steven and Jay Bulls will get points. Of course, that will probably change. I have no doubt when the pit stops going, etc. But that's just as it stands at the moment. Right, there you go. Pit stops are coming in for your top 2, WC and Hobbsy. I'd imagine it'll be a soft medium. Anything else would be stupid, wouldn't it? Yeah, mediums for the pair of them. Bowie also wins. A lot of people coming in. Viper, Steven and Smithy doing another lap. Bowie on the mediums here. Having a look on Jay Smithy. Free falls also here. Jay Luke is starting to take up a lot of ground, isn't he? On the ones above. Jay Luke and Jay Lawler jumping the likes of Hobbsy and WC. But Hobbsy right on the back of WC. Brewer also there as well. You see the majority of the grid now on the mediums. The top 5 yet to pit, but the rest have all pitted. I bet it's an AI, isn't it? It's an AI. So the rest have all pitted. This is going to be interesting now. Interesting battles. This is it. This is the fight to the end now. Jay Luke, it's a little move on free fall. On the fresher mediums. He's looking good for the win at the moment, free fall, isn't it? Where Jay Luke, when you look at the rest that haven't pitted, your money's got to be on Jay Luke at the moment. It started on pole, you'd expect him to, at the moment anyway. Chris Panda reckons the mediums will die at the end. They probably will, to be fair. You're not wrong. Well, that one pitted for mediums. Chris, I'm surprised. Chris, I'm surprised no one went for the hards, mate. If I'm being honest, you did say, didn't you? Maybe someone will go on the hards. There's an incident at the back. It's a Ferrari, and that's going to be the Ferrari of AFL into the wall. No wing, and that could be his chance of points done and dusted. Vipers Ken into the pit. Steven into the pits. Bowie on the mediums will go longer. He's got Jay Luke for company behind him. Smithy, you'd expect to also probably head into the pits this lap, if not next lap. I probably expect him to go in now, to be honest with you, though. Is he going to go in now? Yes, he is. Free fall on the mediums will stay out. Jay Law, of course, got a penalty. Quite a big gap from him down to WC, but of course, Jay Law, them mediums, as Chris has already said, them mediums will start to die off towards the end, won't they? Especially ones that did, pitted on lap 1. Did Jay Luke and Jay Law not pit on lap 1? It says 4 laps. I swear they've done more than, I don't know, maybe I'm being thick, I don't know, but I swear they pitted on lap 1. Little one's got past. Little one, James are still at it now. Love that. Love it, boys. Bit of rivalry in Cone, these two, aren't they? So that could be interesting. And for now, there's Little one's turn to lead from Jay Wills. Bex Pro's AI gets past Jay Smithy. Go on, Ben, lad. And towards the front, you've got Jay Luke. Free fall. Oh, and Bowie's gone off. What happened to Bowie there? I don't know. Damage? Certainly showing the right angle. No damage, no visible damage anyway, but he's gone off the track there, Bowie. Which is a shame. He's now got Hobbsy right behind him. You expect Hobbsy to get the job done pretty easily here, wouldn't you? Yeah, he does. But what happened to Bowie there? Interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to Bowie. Anything towards the back that's going on? Vipers Ken. The Williams in 8th at the moment, but on them fresh mediums, they want to push on Vipers Ken, won't we? Fresh tyres. Then pretty much everyone. I think Hobbsy's in a decent position as well, to be fair, on the fresh tyres as well. They want to push. Likes of Jay Lawler in front of him. Bit of traffic here for Vipers Ken, as you can see, the likes of Brewer, WC, etc. Hobbsy got off the track there. Hobbsy then gets past this lap. As Bowie loses out to WC into turn 1. Both AlphaTauris have got pens, which is worrying for them. Very worrying. Oh, and Vipers Ken, a little bit of a wobble there. Out of turn 2. He's got the Alpine of Brewery in front of him, but Vipers Ken not having any races without a helmet today. I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Not that I've noticed. FIA have clamped down on it, haven't they? I know the stream keeps freezing. There's nothing I can do. I'll have to manage and next week try and sort it out. It's not my connection. It's for some reason whenever I stream on PS5 it just messes up. There's a McLaren there. Is that Ryan? It may have been, but doesn't seem to have any visible damage. And for now, with 6 laps to go, everyone's pitted at least once, I believe. Or they're soft. They're not actually yet. No, they haven't actually. Bowie in free fall gets pitted. They'll go on to soft, won't they, at the end? But Jay looking pretty comfortable at the moment for the win. There's an Alpine gone off there. Good evening, Greggy boy. Hope you're well. Yeah, Jay Smith in a bit of a difficult time of it, isn't he now? Bless him. Remember, only the top 5 get points, lads. It's getting serious now, isn't it? It's getting tasty. And as it stands, both Alpha Tauri drivers, they've got a pen, but as it stands, they are both in the points. Which will be good for constructors. Good start team for constructors. What if both of them can get points? I mean, it's pretty safe bet that J-Luke will win this. And bar any mistakes. Bar a safety car, that'd make it interesting, wouldn't it? A late safety car, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? As a commentator's aspect. Ooh, WC looking. He was at it. These two were at it earlier, weren't they? Obviously got WC on the first corner of the race. You want to get him again. Sorry, WC. You want to get Hobbsy, should I say? Bit of a switcheroo. The yellow flag's a Ferrari. That's going to be Stephen onto the gravel. No damage, or no visible damage. It's weird this year, because you can get damage without actually seeing it. Kind of bizarre. It's weird this, because it's such a short race. You know, it's happened so quickly. Normally, if you sat here 28 laps of Bahrain thinking, well, there's still 19, 20 laps to go yet. Of course, with it being a sprint race tonight, it's different. It's weird. It's going so quick. 5 laps to go. The top 5 get points. As it stands, that's J. Luke, J. Lola, Hobbsy, WC, and Vipers Ken. Who's got the fastest lap within that top 10? Top 5, sorry, because it's top 5 that get fastest lap. Let's have a look. It'd be Hobbsy would get the point for fastest lap as it stands. There's a little switcheroo towards the back as free fall gets past the Haas of H_Whitey. He might come back though. Surprised no one's spun on the corner, to be fair. Respect to that. Might be commentators because someone might spin on it now. I've said that. It looks okay for now. Everyone seems to be doing decent. WC gets past Hobbsy, Alpha Tauri. Both have got pens, but looking in a decent position, to be fair, aren't they? Both, as it stands, technically speaking, without penalties included, on the podium. WC is losing to Brewer though. Yeah, Chris, you're right, with a pen. WC will lose to Brewer. But plenty of time to go in this Grand Prix. And J-Luke looks a safe bet, doesn't he, to take the first win at seen as Bowie. Bowie's pitted, not been Bowie's not, has it, bless him. I'm sure he'll come back next week. Where's Little One? Yeah, I know he wanted to get points tonight to start off. Well, he's down in 8th. Still a chance to get points. He's not out of the running, but you look at the gap to someone like Brewer. Even with fresher tyres, it's going to be tough. And don't forget, it's a brand new game. People still getting to grips with the game. It's been out, what, a week, 2 weeks? Not everyone's had it for a long time. It's a new game, new build. I mentioned this last week. New mechanics. It's going to take a while to get to grips with the game. And you won't see the best, the best racing tonight by any means. You'll see that as the weeks go on. I'm sure that next Sunday in Bahrain you'll see even better racing, of course. It'll be 28 laps next week and not 14 laps. But yeah, give these lads time. You know, they're all talented drivers. Got some great drivers on track. There's an Alpine there. I think that's Smithy again. Bless him. It is Smithy. Bless him. He's not having a good night, is he? But yeah, give these lads time. I'm sure you know you'll see better racing as the weeks go on. I'm still here with 3 or 4 laps to go. Still going to be interesting, isn't it? Still points up for grabs. Of course, only the top 5 get points. Hobbsy want to try and get past WC, of course. Doesn't really need to get it past him, to be fair, because he's got a penalty. Hobbsy, to be fair, at the moment, actually, will jump both Jake and WC and get second, which I'm sure Hobbsy would take. Second and fastest lap. He would take it, Hobbsy, wouldn't he? And of course, still plenty of time to go. Vibes Ken not far behind either. He might also jump WC and Jake. It could be a bit of a blow, actually, for Alpha Tauri. The gap then is quite big. Brewer seems to have lost a bit of ground on them, but of course, them mediums will start to die off a little bit now. Well, Fox dropped off a little bit. I'm sure that another one that I think will come good this season and be a bit of an underdog. I have no doubt. We'll try and, you know, give Hobbsy a good partner. I'm surprised only one DNF actually. I thought someone would have spun on this curb. You just don't want to touch it, do you? You don't want to touch that curb. No. There we go then. Red Bull versus Alpha Tauri versus Williams. 2 laps to go. And your defending champion Vipers Ken, right on the rear end of both Hobbsy and WC, have had a great battle. To be fair, Vipers breaks really late into turn 1 and very nearly goes into the back of WC. That would have been a DNF, probably both of them. It would have put them in big trouble. Vipers did get in there and get past Hobbsy. But did he get damage? Going to go again? Vipers Ken, he wasn't on, and Vipers Ken spun, and Hobbsy did it into him. And Viper's Ken with just 2 moves that are just not him. And that, I think, is the end of Viper's Ken getting any points tonight. It's a free pass for the Alpina Brewer. But Viper's Ken with not 1, but 2 really silly moves for someone of his quality. I know he's only just got the game, I think, today. And again, he's not come up to speed with it, but it's not Viper's Ken. That wasn't on at all. Bit of frustration kicked in. And he's thrown away, I think, now any chance of him getting points. But so is Brewer. And that gives Viper's Ken his place back. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Stephen will think of a lap to go. He might still have a chance of getting a point, but Brewer has gone and thrown his chances away. And the good thing is for Alpha Tower, because of Hobbsy's mistake, that may say J-Law and it may say WC. Because Hobbsy's quite a bit down the road. Drama towards the end of this Grand Prix, and Viper's Ken knows that he's got Stephen right behind him. Brewer's lost out now, he's gone, but Stephen and the Ferrari may come out of nowhere, and he might get some points. Last lap, Viper's Ken versus Stephen for the last points. I can't believe Brewer threw it away. Drama towards the end of Stephen, he's reeling in. The Williams of Viper's Ken, lap 14 of 14. Remember, only the top 5 getting points, and they'll know this, these two. One of these two's not going to get points, one of them is. Brewer's out of the running, but it's Viper's Ken versus Stephen. Which one of these two will get the points on the last lap? DRS for Stephen, he'll know. If he can stay with him and get DRS, he might have a chance here, Stephen. Hobbsy gets a pen, and that's going to throw away a chance of him getting a top 3 away. J-Law and WC will be buzzing, and what a start it could be for Alpha Tauri. Not 1, but 2 podiums. They're looking good out for them too. But this is a big one here. Will Vipers Ken get a bit of points, but he's got a Ferrari of Stephen that's reeling him on the last lap. One of these, thank you to 15 people that are in the stream. Here we go. This is it. Brewer's had a right mate, hasn't he? Bless him. Looks certain for points. Oh, and free falls hit him. But here we go then. The Vipers can hold up the pressure. Oh, here we go. I think Vipers may just hold off Stephen. He's lucky, Vipers, because he made a massive mistake, didn't he? From these today, you go. Jay Lucas won the race, as you'd expect. Jay Lawler brings him a P2. It's a P3. It's a double podium for Alpha Tauri. Hobbsy will get on 4th, but I think he'd be upset with that, Hobbsy. I think he'd expected better than that. 4 for Hobbsy. It's actually 4, 5, 6, and 5 for Stephen. Hobbsy misses out on points. Can you believe it? It's a smash and grab for the Ferrari of Stephen. Will be absolutely livid. At one point, a potential top 2. He's now going to end the night with nothing, because Vipers Ken and Stephen have jumped him. That penalty has cost Red Bull and Hobbsy massively. So there you go, J. Luke from J. Law from WC. It's a great performance in the McLaren of J. Luke. J. Law and WC, Alpha Tauri double podium. What a mark. And that could be what that's saying. Do you know what they're saying? They're thinking, do you know what? That's the mark. Even mentioned Stephen tonight. He comes out of nowhere and snatches a P5 because of a Hobbsy penalty. Hobbsy will get absolutely nothing. The fastest lap, Chris, goes to someone in the top 5. That'll go. 1:28.10. I've been told that I'm only broadcasting mic audio because it's really winding me up this now, this connection. I apologise massively. You won't be able to see that, but it's J. Luke from J. Law from WC from Vipers Ken from Stephen, with Vipers Ken getting the fastest lap of the race and getting the extra point. Ugh. And Vipers Ken gets driver of the day as well. Fair play. Looked like he messed it up, didn't he? With that incident. I've been told that I'm only broadcasting mic audio. To be honest with you, I've not enjoyed tonight one bit because of the stream. It's wound me up massively. And I can only massively apologise. I'll have to look into it for next week. But nothing I can do, unfortunately. There you go, that is the introduction to Season 4. We are off and running, and it's J. Luke in the McLaren that takes the win in the sprint race, but he's got both Alpha Tauris right behind him, which will make it interesting, won't it? J. Luke, J. Law, WC, Vipers Ken and Stephen all get points. Hobbsy will be livid, won't they? He'll be livid, Hobbsy, not to get any points there. And he got past his lap as well. Unlucky Hobbsy. Thank you to everyone who made a full grid today. I'm going to end the stream now because I'm getting annoyed with it. But thank you so much. I'll see you next Sunday, August the 1st, 9:15 start. We're again in Bahrain for technically the opening race of the season. Thank you so much for your support. Again, apologies for the stream tonight. Nothing I could do about it. I'm living myself. I'm annoyed with it, but nothing I can do. I'll slot it for next week. I'll do my best. Thank you so much for everyone's support tonight. Have a great week. Take care.